Ignore it the entire time.
So, I feel how I felt before I did my very first home party. I had to go to the bathroom 2 times before this. Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna get into party mode, so just give me a second. Actually, remember, 15-minute warning, 5-minute warning. Okay, what time is it now?
1:52.
Okay, what time do I have until? 2:30?
2:40.
Okay, we're good here. Okay, so I remember, just a side note, when I was learning how to do in-home parties, I remember Mandy saying to me, book 3 parties in a row, because by the 3rd party, you're on a roll, okay? So I'm really hoping I'm on a roll for this one, because I had a party Thursday night and Friday night, so. Getting into the carousel mode. Okay, so I'm in party mode, so just pretend you're guests now. All right. Did everyone receive a ticket when they entered? Okay, everyone got their blue ticket for arriving? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
We're going along with it. You guys are going along with everything right now, okay? If I stop character, I'll let you know. So everyone got their blue ticket for arriving? Perfect. Okay, so you guys are going to collect more tickets throughout the demo, because at the end of the demo, we're going to do some prizes, okay? So we're going to see who the competitive people are. Right? Don't worry, we put a 1-minute win, because we don't want that one person who's going to collect all the tickets to win all the prizes. Okay? All right. Next, everyone has their catalog. All right? And I've told you as I handed them out, you are not going to open this catalog. Okay? If you open the catalog while I'm doing my demo, I am going to take your ticket back from you. Okay? I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet, so I won't actually take your ticket away, so please don't put me in that position. Okay? On your catalog, you're going to have a little sticky note on there, and I also gave you a pen. Please don't steal my Norwex pen, I'm running low. But on that sticky note, you can keep track of your wish list. So as I'm going through all the things, you can write them down on your wish list, since you're not allowed to open your catalog. Okay? On the back of the catalog, you are going to see my sticker with all my contact information. So you can call me, you can text me, you can email me, whatever you need, okay? The other thing you're gonna see is my QR code. Before you leave tonight, you are going to scan my QR code, and you are going to join my VIP group, because we are going to be friends forever, okay? All right. Okie dokie. So I want to see if I've got this right, because as you came into the show tonight, I asked for your name because I want to get to know you. All right. So Tracy, Mandy, la 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 la. Okay, did I get that right? Okay, I know I'm running off only a few hours of sleep, so I think I did pretty good. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to gift my hosts, because they are the reason why I get to do what I love. And that is share Norwex and leave my tiny humans a few nights out of the week, okay? So, Mandy, I brought for you my personal favorite, and that is the lavender UPP, okay? We're gonna talk more about this when we get to the laundry care section, but thank you so much for having me here today. It's because of you that I get to do what I love. But in all honesty, guys, the 35% commission that I make from my sales, it pays for my family's gas, groceries, and children's clothes. So thank you. You have no idea what you were doing for me by exposing me to all of your friends and family who I get to scare the shit out of. So thank you. All right, so we're going to jump right in. Hi, my name is Kara, and I am going to be your Norwex educator this evening. I have 4 tiny humans, ages 7, 5, 3, and 1. So I am what people call busy. But I am busy doing the 2 things that bring me a lot of joy, and that is sharing Norwex and staying at home with those tiny humans, okay? So I love Norwex for a lot of reasons. I'm saving time, I'm saving money, it's better for the environment, but I feel like I really have a purpose, okay? So we're gonna get right into it, but I also have a few warnings, because I'm kind of like a bottle of Windex, I have a warning label, okay? We are gonna have fun. And I know that sounds crazy. Fun, cleaning, no. How many of you showed up tonight and thought, I can't believe I'm going to a cloth party? I get it, I know, thank you. Everyone's going along with it now. We are guests. Okay, so I know cleaning and fun, they don't go together, but I promise you I'm gonna do my best for you to have a great time. Okay, well, I need water. Sorry. I've been talking a lot. Thank you so much. That's not a real table. Okay. Warning number 2. you are going to think that I am a dirty hippie, okay? This is normal. So if at any point you feel like you need to come and smell me, go for it, okay? Yeah, you'll understand this more when we get to the body care section. Warning number 3, I've already kind of decided, since there's about 8 of you here, that 3 of you will be booking parties tonight, okay? So I become that family member that you never get rid of, okay? So I will look forward to my Christmas invite. All right, we are going to start with our most famous product, and that is the Enviro cloth. We like to call it the everything cloth because we are going to use it to clean everything. Good job, you guys are good. Okay, sometimes I have to wait awkwardly for someone to say it. You are going to use it to clean everything with just water. I'm really feeding off you guys. I feed off energies. So we're going to use just water to clean our home, and I know that sounds absolutely crazy. Guys, I'm not a science person. I am not knowledgeable when it comes to ingredients, and that is another reason why I love Norwex. They do the thinking for me. I know that whatever I buy from the catalog and bring into my home, it is safe for my family, and that is really powerful to me. So I'm going to bore you with the sciencey stuff because I feel like it's not really where I excel. But we're going to do a really fun demo in a second. So to be considered microfiber, the strand of microfiber is supposed to be 1/6 the size of the human hair. Okay, our strand of microfiber is 1/200. That's what allows us to pick up 99% of dirt, germs, and bacteria from the surfaces we're cleaning. Okay, but look for the diarrhea. But what really sets us apart from any other product or company is our trademark called backlock. And what that means is that strand of microfiber is embedded with silver. And are you guys familiar with silver? Yeah. Okay, strongest natural antibacterial agent. So what does that mean? Okay, you get this cloth wet, the fibers are going to swell. As you're going to town cleaning, it's going to lock and trap everything you're picking up. When you're done using it, you're going to give it a good rinse, wring it out, hang it up to dry. Silver's going to stop the growth of bacteria, essentially self-purifying, or as I like to call it, witchcraft. Okay, so we got through the sciencey stuff. We're feeling good now? Okay, guys, how do I know this really works? My children are alive. I've got a toilet liquor in the house. Yeah, but my kids, they do some disgusting things. Now, when I tell you you can use this to clean everything, I mean everything, okay? Your windows, your kitchen, your bathroom, your toilets, everything. Now, I know the mamas are starting to think, well, what are you doing for the 3 P's? Okay, pee, poop, puke. I have a designated bodily function cloth just for them, okay? Just trust me on it, all right? Okay, so we talked about Enviro cloth, we passed it around. Ooh, it's so soft, right? This is not your Canadian Tire microfiber. There is a big difference. This is quality. And this is why I'm not allowing you to open the catalogs, because you are not going to hear me say to you that you are going to save anywhere between $200 and $400 with our 2 most famous products if you're looking at the price tag in the catalog, okay? So, window cloth here. Really pretty, yes, I know. These 2 products here, oh my gosh, our host is gonna get them for free because, like I said, 3 of you are booking parties, so she's gonna get these 2 products for free. And we'll talk about the other ones in a second. So, window cloth, pretty great for doing your windows, your chrome, your stainless steel, glass, mirrors, anything with a shine, okay? Now, some people can use this all on its own and have great results. Though some people don't have 4 tiny humans, a 100-pound dog, and a disgusting husband, okay? So I need to take my damn Enviro cloth and clean off the boogers from my front window, okay? I've got a booger painter. Clean off the boogers, and then I polish it up, okay? Clean out the toothpaste from the mirrors. Polish it up. So this cloth, window guy, always staying clean. This is really hard to do with one hand. It's okay, it's gonna be fine. All right. So, guys, these are like Bert and Ernie of Norwex. Better together, okay? Bert, very technical, follows the rules, does all the dirty work. Ernie here makes things pretty and steals the glory. Sesame Street is on every morning at 7 a.m. in our house. All right, so we're gonna do my favorite demo, and that is the black light demo, okay? Has anyone ever seen this in real life? It's magical. Is this gonna stay?
Do you want Jordan's mic?
Do you want to hold the
I
mic?
think I got a tray there too. I know exactly where they are.
What do you want?
A tray so you can actually flash.
Oh no, this is fine. It's only for this. It's fine. Can you hold this just for a
I
second?
would love that before.
Okay. All right, so who wants to earn some more tickets? All right. In the past 50 years, how many chemicals have been introduced into the environment? 100. No, we're going to go higher. 200. No, we're going to go higher. 1 million. No, please bring it back down. 80,000? That's right. Good job, 80,000. Okay. Of that 80,000, how many have they tested on our human health? 200. Usually people are like, 50,000. No, bring it down, right? And we keep doing this game for a while. 200. They have only tested about 200 on what they are doing to us as humans. Isn't that horrifying? So that is another reason why I love Norwex. I'm in control of what comes into my home and what I expose my family to, okay? And someone got a ticket for that 200 too. All right. We're doing the blacklight demo. Has anyone, here's backup. And just don't go too far though. All right. Has anyone ever read the instructions on the back of a disinfectant wipe? No. Why would you? It's self-explanatory. You're going to take the wipe and you're going to wipe, right? No, that's actually not the case. If you were to read all of the fine print on this bottle, what you're going to see is you're supposed to let this product remain wet on the surface anywhere between 4 and 10 minutes, depending on the product. Okay? Not a lot of people know that. The other thing is, if this product is going to come in contact with small children, pets, or food, you need to come in behind with a wet cloth and remove the chemical residue. I didn't know that either. So I kind of joked that my firstborn was my trial child. The other three should be just fine. Keep an eye on Stu. Poor Stu. All right, do you guys know why I'm wearing gloves for this demo? Because I'm not actually supposed to come in contact with this product. That's right.
But you're wiping your cameras down with it.
I know. So, at the beginning of the pandemic, while all of my friends were stocking up on disinfectant wipes from Costco and posting to Facebook, I'm sitting here like, have I taught you people nothing? Right. But I respect that people had to make their own decisions, okay? But a lot of people don't know, and even when I'm in healthcare settings or I'm at restaurants and I'm seeing people use disinfectant wipes, they're not using gloves, they're not using this properly. So we have a lot of teaching to do. Okay, so that is why I'm wearing gloves. So did you guys know, and let's do a ticket for this. How long does it take from the time I was to touch this disinfectant wipe, would it take for my skin to absorb the chemicals and be found in every organ in my body?
26 seconds.
Less than 10 minutes. No, less than 5 minutes. Yes, less than 2 minutes. Oh, there we go, we've got it. 26 seconds. That's right, that's it. So not just with your cleaning products, guys, you need to be thinking about your body care as well. Your face creams, your body wash, your deodorants, okay? You use those products, your body is absorbing them, okay? I need water. Okay. So putting the gloves on. So as you'll notice, I'm actually doing my demo on our Norwex cutting board, right? It's made out of rice husk, unlike a plastic or a wooden cutting board. It's not going to take those cut divots, which end up harboring bacteria. This is called glow germ powder. It's to mimic a germ or bacteria. So think of this as your dirty toilet seat, your raw chicken, whatever puts you in the mood, okay? Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. All right, so now I'm going to take my wipe and I'm going to wipe, okay? I'm wiping. Okay, we're done. All right. What do you guys see is happening here? Yeah, I just spread it all around, okay? Now I'm going to take my Enviro cloth. It's wet. I like to fold it in half twice because what that does is it creates 8 fresh surfaces for me to work with before I need to give it a rinse, wring it out, and continue to use it, okay? So wipe, 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 wipe. By the way, I never tell my hosts that I'm bringing a blacklight into their home. It freaks them out. What's happening? It's gone, I know. My kids are like, Mommy, you're a magician. I know. Okay? It's gone. Now what happens when we take this wipe back again? I know, it just transferred it back to the surface. Okay, so not only was I not using these products properly by allowing the surface to remain wet for 4 to 10 minutes, I was literally just transferring bacteria all throughout my home. Okay, so you guys can imagine how much money I'm saving, how much time I'm saving, and how much better this is for the health of my home. On to happier things. All right, dust mitt. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to use it to dust. When it's on your hand, you want to rub your hand into itself like this. Going to create a static charge. Attract and hold on to all of the dust. Yes, I know. A lot of people don't know about the static charge thing. A lot of people have bought Norwex in the past 2 years, and I feel like I'm teaching people how to use it now. So, static charge, good. Norwexers like to joke. Put one on each hand, you rub your hands together, and you go to town dusting, and as you're picking up knickknacks and picture frames, you're dusting them at the same time. Yes. Really awesome tip. I know it's not beach season anymore, but you pack this sucker in your beach bag and you can use it to brush the sand off your feet. Great for tiny humans, especially little girls who have crevices. Okay? I have little girls that love the sand pit. I said what I said. All right. Another pro tip. You get this bad boy wet and you can use it to clean your window screens. Who likes to clean their window screens? No. We don't like doing that, okay? So 10 years ago, I moved in with my husband. We were dating at the time, and he's like, we're gonna clean window screens today. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go along with this because he just allowed me to move into his house, and things weren't really that great for me before. So we're gonna clean window screens. So we took all the screens out, we put them in the yard, we hosed them down, we wiped them down. It was a whole day of my life that I never got back. Okay, then I was introduced into this trick, and I was like, Nate, look at this. And he's like, that's it. So guess who cleans the screens in my home in 5 minutes? Nate. Okay, he loves it. All right, moving on. Okay, guys, so for the most part, you should be able to clean everything in your home with just the Enviro cloth. But there's going to be some spaces in our home that need a little bit of elbow grease, okay? That's where the cleaning paste comes in. This is magic in a jar, or as I like to call it, the Frank's Red Hot Sauce of Norwex. You're going to put this shit on everything, except for natural stone and wood. Okay? I got something else for that. All right, so when I go to do areas like, so first of all, let's talk about where we can use it, right? Because now you're like, oh my God, natural stone and wood. No, there's like 50 other ways to use it. Do you guys have Pinterest? Yeah, Google works too. You type in Norwex cleaning paste, you're gonna get 50 ways how to use this stuff. So some of my favorite: glass top stove, inside the oven, the scum in the bottom of my sink, grout, tile, glass shower doors, tub shower, scuff marks on the walls, to clean up my white shoes. The list goes on and on. So when I go to do areas like my scummy sink, I'm gonna take my damp Enviro cloth, rub it on top, because it's actually not a paste. People open it up and they're like, but it's a brick. You gotta make the paste. So, wet cloth, rub it, create your milky paste, okay? Then, if you go to do your tub shower, now guys, never gonna sell you on a product you don't need. So, when I go and I do my tub shower, me and my children are the only ones that use this tub shower, okay? And we're like the clean people. So, I just wipe out the tub shower with an Enviro cloth every time. My kids bath every other day. I think that we could go longer, but my husband has this obsession with clean children. So I wipe out the tub every time before they get into it. The tub is never dirty. It's never getting dirty. Now, my husband showers in this little claustrophobic shower that I give no love to. So once in a while I walk into that bathroom, like, oh my God, you can't see through the glass shower doors. It's horrific. So I have to whip out the big guns. I got my bathroom scrub in, I've got my cleaning paste. I'm gonna get it wet and create my milky paste. Clean, 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 wipe it away, polish up with my window cloth, done. I didn't even break a sweat, okay? All right, so now you're all scared because we have this amazing microfiber and you're like, well, how are we going to launder it? It's very easy, guys, okay? Everything goes in the washer and everything goes in the dryer. I said dryer, good. Products work, static charge, dryer, good. I like to repeat that because a lot of people forget that. And they call me like, Kara, what do I do? They're crispy, dryer. Right? So we are going to follow some very simple rules. No fabric softener, no dryer sheets, and no bleach, because these are chemical products that are going to coat the fibers and affect how they work over time. It can ruin that backlog technology, that silver we were talking about. But guys, honestly, these are some of the most toxic products that you will find in your home. Think about that. The things that you are using to launder your clothes are the most toxic. And then we put it on our body and our skin absorbs it. Okay? So, we are going to use an eco-friendly detergent. Eco-friendly meaning low in fillers and dyes and fragrance, like Norwex. Okay? So, this is what I use to launder my microfiber, but all of my clothing and all of the bedding in the home as well. So, Norwexers kind of like to joke. Listen to this, not this. Because this is just a general recommendation. A lot of people have different water types, different washers, okay? So you're gonna kind of have to experiment to see what works for you. But please don't use a full scoop in your high efficiency washer for a large load. That is too much detergent. If you use that much, you're gonna blow through this bag of detergent, you will not see the value, and you will be angry that you spent that much money on powdered detergent, okay? So you're gonna remember my face, and you're going to start with 1/4 of a scoop. And you will know if your clothes are not coming clean. If you follow my directions, this bag should last you anywhere between 3 and 4 months, and I do about 2 loads of laundry a day. Yeah, that's a lot of laundry. I also have a lot of kids, okay? They do disgusting things. With that being said, this does an excellent job of getting their clothes clean, okay? Now, I gifted Mandy our amazing lavender detergent, okay? So this is scented with lavender essential oil. This is one of my absolute favorites because I love lavender. Reminds me of my grandma's house. So we'll pass it around so you can smell it, right? This is limited edition, guys. This comes out once a year. We never know if it's coming back. It sells out, so get it while you can. All right, we're gonna move on to the liquid laundry detergent. Now this is like a step up from the powder, okay? So when little Maggie comes home from daycare and she's become one with the sand pit and her pink little, seriously, and her pink little dress is now brown, or you know, it's always little Maggie. Little Maggie likes to climb in bed with me and she pees in it, okay? Stewie's hockey equipment, anything that's heavily soiled and stained, I'm using the liquid. Because the liquid is enzyme based, so it's gonna go to town and work much harder on all of those items. So my average customer usually buys this liquid from me twice a year because you are gonna follow the instructions on this bottle, okay? You're gonna use 1 pump into a small, 2 into a medium, and 3 into a large, all right? It's not gonna seem like a lot, I know. It's not gonna feel natural, but trust the process, it's highly concentrated. Okay, where do we want to go next? No, we're not leaving. We're staying in laundry because we're going to talk about something really amazing in 2 seconds here. But before we do, I'm going to pass this around the room. And what I want you to do is become little scientists, and I want you to make an observation, okay? In here I have a dryer sheet, and it's been in this glass jar in water for 5.5 years. I want you to tell me what's happening to it, okay? And as you guys are having a look at that, we are going to talk about my firm, fuzzy balls. I say those things to make sure you're paying attention. Okay? These are my balls. These are going to be used in replace of dryer sheets. Okay? What these are going to do is they're going to lift and separate the laundry and actually speed up the drying time. Okay? So we're going to put 3 into a large load, 2 into a medium, or 1 into a small. If you have one of those extra large dryers and you pack that sucker full, you might need a second set of balls. Okay? Give it a second to recover. All right, guys, you do not want your dryer on a high hot heat setting. High hot heat creates static. You actually want it on low and cool, all right? People will call me up, but Kara, your balls are making everything so staticky. First thing I'm gonna tell you to do, lower your dryer heat, okay? And you usually don't call back again. All right. Okay, I've got 3 really great tips about my balls, guys. Tip number 1, if you really want that light, fresh smell into your laundry, there goes a ball. You can use a high quality essential oil and put a couple drops per ball in the last 5 minutes of your dry time. Now I do stress the high quality Because if you use a low quality oil, you could risk staining your clothes. You're not going to be very happy, okay? Tip number 2, if you find that your balls are looking a little fuzzy and worn over time, you can take a razor and you can shave them. If you find that your balls stop working, you can pop them into a sock, wash them in the washer, and dry them in the dryer. Bam, you've recharged your balls. So let's review our 3 big tips. You can oil them up, shave them, and recharge them. You are not in a pure romance party, but I can understand the confusion. Okay? The hardest thing about laundry is people associate smell with being clean. And that goes for everything with Norwex, right? We think that fragrance means clean. Clean is not supposed to have a smell. It's just supposed to be clean. But we've been trained and conditioned to think otherwise, okay? I call it the 2-week nose probation period. Give it 2 weeks, your nose will adjust, and you will start to smell that naturally clean smell. This is what happened with my husband, because he did not want me to switch to this powder detergent. And I said, you know what, mate? You don't do the laundry. It's not really up to you, okay? I get over it, right? So, as we passed around the dryer sheet, what were we seeing? What's happening to it? Nothing. Right? Yeah, it's turned the water a funky color. It's bleached all its harmful chemicals, but that sheet itself is still intact. I knew 5.5 years ago when I made this, it was going to be a very powerful demo. So makers know. Okay, nothing's happening to it. So they have come up with an approximate date as to how long they think it will take a dryer sheet to break down in a landfill. Start guessing. 5 years? No. 100 years? No. Eventually we get there, because no one wants to actually guess it. 1,000 years. 1,000 is how long they think it will take. This is powerful to me because I used to use 2 dryer sheets per load of laundry. So that means that every dryer sheet I've ever used in my life is going to outlive me, my kids, my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and so on. Okay? Could you guys imagine if every one person made a small change, whether it be stop using dryer sheets or reduce the amount of paper towels they use? Could you imagine the impact that that would have? I get goosebumps every time I say that. Because as a little girl, I knew I wanted to make an impact because I really cared about the environment, but I didn't know what that purpose was going to be. And that's why I'm so grateful to Mandy, because she is allowing me to spread that mission and share Norwex and have that impact. It's because of Mandy I get to do what I love. All right, moving on to happier things again. I like to talk about the difference between these 2 products, because nothing drives me crazier than when people misuse their glorious, expensive microfiber. I kid. We see the value when we use it. All right, kitchen cloth. Just like the Enviro cloth, different size, different weave. I call this the crumb picker-upper. 4 kids after mealtime, crumb city in my kitchen, okay? So this is picking up all the crumbs, but I'm using it to wipe down my countertops, my appliances, any messes that happened. But please, don't use it to wash your dishes. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've been using it to wash my dishes and it does a great job. It will do a great job. But what you're going to find might happen is it's going to absorb the dirty dishwater. It's going to cause it to get stinky. And depending on what kind of dishwashing liquid you're using, it's going to coat the microfiber, okay? This is what I use to wash my dishes. I know it looks like the inside of a man's bathing suit and about the stupidest thing you've ever seen in your life, okay? But I promise you, it is going to do an excellent job of washing your dishes and getting that burnt stuff on food off of pots and pans, okay? The whole purpose of it being netted is that it's going to rinse really easy, it's going to dry very quickly, and it won't harbor bacteria. Get stinky, okay? Now in the catalog, you're going to see the gray ones. We don't make blue anymore, but I just keep forgetting to update my kit, so I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Tip with your netted dishcloth. If you are a baker, you can use it to remove loose flour. There goes the ball again. You can use it to remove loose flour from your countertops, okay? Little Maggie loves to help me bake. Little Maggie thinks she's good at cracking eggs. She's not, okay? This is what picks it up, shell and all. Also, there's just so many tips with the netted dishcloth. It's actually one of my biggest sellers because I love it so much and I talk about it so often. It's great for getting the bug guts off of your headlights, but you might want to launder it before you go to your dishes after. Just saying. I've made that mistake before. Okay. How many of the time? 2:21. Oh, we gotta speed things up. All right, we are going to talk about my 2 toilet brushes now. Meet Mr. Ergonomic. He's great. He's been in the catalog for a long time, does an incredible job, okay? Silicone bristles, great for scrubbing the poop off the toilet, flush the toilet, rinse it, hang it back up to dry. It's like floating, it's drying really evenly. It's pretty awesome, okay? What do you think this bad boy's for? Getting all the unseeables out from underneath the rim. You know, the things that you have to go like this to see? Yes. I warn people the first time that they use this, you're literally going to pull shit from your toilet. Okay? Now, Norwex came out with the Tesla of toilet brushes. Okay? I just gotta move some stuff a little bit. So when you sell microfiber for a living and Norwex comes out with a new product, we're like, oh my god, something new. So this is pretty exciting, okay? This is an awesome toilet brush. It has 2 different types of bristles. There's backlock in the bristles, in the handle, and in the base. But what makes this so special and different from any other toilet brush out there is it has a built-in reservoir. Yes, and you can put our bathroom cleaner product right in there. Oh yeah. There we go. And then all you're gonna do is 1 pump into the toilet, that bathroom cleaner is gonna come out the bottom and it's just enough to clean your toilet, okay? And I know you're like, but Kara, do we need a product with a toilet brush? No. If you can train the people in your home to clean up that toilet after they have an incident, you don't need any products, okay? But when I came home from Dallas last week after being gone for 4 days, people didn't do that, okay? So I had to whip out, the bathroom cleaner. I can use it with Mr. Ergonomic over there and spray bottle with water, but I can put it right into this bad boy now, okay? Now, when Norwex came out with this white bristle guy, they said, well, we're gonna discontinue Mr. Ergonomic because we don't need him anymore. Us consultants knew, no. There's a price difference between these 2 toilet brushes. People need options because not everybody wants a Tesla, okay? So, good news, the Toyota is staying. All right, we're gonna get into the body care now, and this is the part of the demo where you're gonna start to question my smell, and that's okay. That's why I warn you at the beginning. If you feel the need to come and smell me, go for it, okay? But we're gonna gradually get into that. So I'm gonna start you off really nice and easy with the chenille hand towel. Isn't this one so pretty? It's called the woodland print. I know. Okay, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna hang up in, it's gonna hang in your bathroom off the towel bar or off of the oven, and people are gonna use it to dry your hands. The first time I hung this up in the bathroom, my husband looked at it and he said, what do I do with it? And you know what I said? Touch it. Just touch it, okay? So you're gonna dry your hands off on it. It's gonna dry your hands really quickly. It's gonna collect leftover bacteria. Great for kids because they suck at washing their hands. It's gonna dry quickly itself and it's gonna stop the growth of bacteria. So think of holiday time, everyone using the same hand towel when you have them over for Christmas dinner. Yeah. This is a better option. So I'm going to show you how to put this on. Ooh, I know. You're like, how am I going to remember how to do that? You won't. It's fine. It's called YouTube. You type into YouTube, chenille hand towel, and you're going to get a lot of different videos on how to hang this back up again. So as you can see on this side, we have the cute little owl. But if you're like, not really into just one cute owl, no worries. You've got 8 more on the other side. Oh, I forgot. My favorite part about the chenille hand towel, no one can throw it on the floor. Okay? I don't know why. I walk into my bathroom and my hand towel is on the floor. It doesn't belong there. So no one is able to remove it in the house, and that's really awesome for me. All right, brace yourselves. Okay, take a deep breath if you need to. This is going to shock the system. This is called the face and body cloth. This is what I use to wash my face and my body with no soap. I know, you're like, what? Now you get it, dirty hippie, okay? So, when I go home tonight, this is what I'm gonna use to take off my makeup. I'm gonna get it nice and wet. I don't like to wring it out too much because the more I wring it out, the more it's gonna exfoliate, and I don't like that suck the life out of your face feeling, okay? I leave it nice and wet, and I hold it over my face like this, and I bat my eyelashes into the cloth. What that's doing is removing the majority of mascara from my eyes without ripping and pulling out all of my precious eyelashes, okay? Then I wipe the rest of my makeup away, give it a good rinse, wring it out, hang it up to dry, get up the next day, and I use it again, okay? But I use the same cloth in the shower. But I don't shower every day, okay? Because I have 4 tiny humans. My husband's like, I don't understand why you don't shower. It's not that easy, okay? A lot can happen when you leave them alone. So, I don't get the luxury of showering every day. So about 5 times a week, it's bird bath day, all right? You guys know what bird bath is? I've heard different names. We don't know each other that well, so I'm not going to say it, okay? I, wash the parts I need to wash to leave the house without questioning how I smell. All right, we get it. We're gonna move on. Queen of TMI. Right? Rinse it, wring it, hang it to dry, okay? Use it again later that night to wash my face. What's the last thing you clean on your body? Well, how you wash a baby. Last thing you do. The butt. Yeah? Okay. So that means if I'm using the same cloth, I'm using my butt cloth on the face at some point, right? Yeah. Right? I don't have pink eye. That's how I know it's working. They come in different colors, okay? So you don't have to use your husband's butt cloth. Right. All right, we're moving on to the towel now. I call this the sanity saver, okay? I get out of the shower and I wrap myself up, instantly I'm dry, okay? I don't need to rub because rubbing actually creates dry skin. I just want to wrap and I want to pat, right? And then after, I hang it up to dry, stopping the growth of bacteria, and it's not getting stinky, right? What's the main reason why you guys stop using a towel after 1 or 2 uses? It gets stinky. You know what that stink is? Bacteria. Okay, yeah. So this is amazing. Everyone in my home owns 1 towel, okay? How often do you guys think I am laundering these self-cleaning towels? Once a week. Nope. 2 weeks. Nope. Did I hear once a month? That is correct. I launder our towels once a month. Once a month I walk around the house, I collect everyone's towels, and I throw them in the washer. But even as I throw them in the washer, they still don't stink. But for peace of mind, once a month is my max, okay? Oh, I forgot about another little trivia thing, okay? So back up a second. Since this is replacing toners, cleansers, exfoliators, makeup remover wipes, how much money am I saving a year with the body cloth?
400.
400, good guess. A little bit higher. $500. Now some people are like, well, I spend more than that. Well, you wash your face a lot more than I did before Norwex, okay? That's why I didn't want to wash my face every day, because it took 10 minutes. This step, that step. I just want to go to bed at the end of the night. Now there's no excuse because I can wash my face in 30 seconds. Did you guys know that you are supposed to remove the daily contaminants from your face even if you don't wear makeup? Okay?
My friend Kara just taught me that.
I know, I did teach you that when we were roommates. Don't tell myself. I have a cloth for that. All right. Okay, so we are going to do the grand finale now, okay? I saved the best product for last, okay? I'm the best as last kind of person. Little Winnie, I tell you, I don't have a favorite, but I like that one a lot. She's so cute. She's also the last, so that's probably why I'm like, ooh. Anywho, this is the part where I actually like to kind of give you more of my backstory, okay? So I'm sorry you do have to listen to it, because this is where it started for me. It started with the mop system. So my mom actually was in direct sales for 18 years. She sold Party Light, okay? Once in a while on a Friday night, she would take me to her parties, and I would get to light all the candles and it was so much fun, but it was a really great bonding experience for us. But I remember looking at my mom while she was doing the demo and thinking, I could never do what she does. You know why? Pretty low confidence. That is another reason why I love Norwex and what it's done for me. It has built my confidence, okay? And it's allowed me to be who I am without any worry. And it all started with this mop system. So, my mother, 18 years, built an incredible business, incredible team. What does she do? Takes a corporate position with a cloth company that claims they clean with no chemicals. Yeah. I'm the oldest, so my mom likes to consult with me about her decisions, and I was like, Mom, this is the worst decision ever. You are going to flush your reputation down the shitter. And she kept saying, Kara, just trust me. And I'm like, So she takes the job, and you know how long it took her to make me have that party? A year of her asking me, and I'm like, no. Kept trying to send me to consultants, no. So finally, I got to the point where I said yes. Now, the only reason I said yes was because my oldest, Stewie, was starting to suck face with my floors. And around that time, an article had come out about Swiffer WetJet and how your dogs shouldn't be exposed to it. So the light bulb went off in my head, and I thought, if my dog isn't supposed to come in contact with this product, should my 6-month-old? So I said, I'll have that stupid party. The only reason I'm having it is because I want this mop system. I've heard it's great. So I had the party, okay? Consultant was amazing. She did an incredible job. This mop system picked up the chocolate dog hair, no problem. And I had struggled to pick up that wiry chocolate lab hair from the floor. That dog sheds a dog in a day, okay? Anyone with a lab knows the struggle, okay? Little Stewie was constantly covered in dog hair because I couldn't keep up. Swiffer, useless. I am not vacuuming my hardwoods. That's not the type of person I am. And so consultant came, did a great job. What do you think I did 2 months later? I joined for the discount. I said 2 things when I joined. I'm not doing parties and I'm not team building, okay? My mom pretty much forced me to join. And to punish her, I did nothing for 8 months. This poor consultant was like, I'm just recruiting Tracy Stewart's daughter! And I'm like, joke's on you. Okay? A family friend asked if I would do a party because they wanted to learn more about Norwex and they wanted to donate the rewards for a good cause. And I thought, how hard can it be to stand in front of people and read from cards that came in my kit? I left to go to the bathroom twice before this. I probably went 10 times that day of that party. I was a mess. I was shaking and stuttering and crying. I think these people bought just because they felt bad for me. It was the worst experience of my entire life. But I left that party saying one thing. I think I could get better at this because I really love Norwex and I really think that everyone needs this in their home and I need to get out of the house once in a while. Okay? What happened from there? I kept getting parties and I got bookings and then I had a team member and I said, oh no, you need to go join under my upline leader, okay? And my upline leader said, no, she joins under you. I'm like, I don't want a team, I have nothing to teach, okay? Flash forward to now, I have roughly about 1,300 people on my team. I was number 2 in sales the past year. I promoted to the top leadership level within the company. I've earned countless incentive trips. And so I got everything I didn't want, but I got everything I needed. This has changed my life and who I am and my family in so many ways, and I'm so grateful for that. And it all starts from people like you who host a party with me. So thank you again, Mandy. Okay, on to the mop now. Sorry about that, guys, but I have to get it out. All right, so mop system, super amazing. Last mop system you're ever going to purchase. But of course, there's 3 great ways to get it. Purchase it for every penny. Last mop system you're ever going to buy. Second way to get it, host a party. And you can get it for free or at least at a discount with your shopping spree. What's the third way to get it? Don't say win it. That is not the correct answer, okay? Yourself. Comes in the starter kit. I know that sounds horrifyingly scary, but you saw how it worked out for me. Turned out okay. You need 2 hands. You were just sucked right into it. Okay, we're doing good. Okay. Handle is adjustable. We say have it at about chin height, gonna save you from bending over and hurting your back, okay? Also, child height. Okay? I bought all my kids mini mops one year for Christmas. They think this is fun. Okay? On here I have the dry pad. If ever you are like, I don't know what's what, great news, everything is labeled on the tag. Okay? So, dry pad. You want to give it a static charge by rubbing it into itself, or Mr. Rubber Brush here is our BFF, and you can brush in the static charge. When you're done using it, you can brush it off. Easy peasy. People will buy this mop system and they don't add their rubber brush. I warned them, you're probably going to come back in a couple weeks and purchase it, and they do, because it just goes together. All right? Then we go to town sweeping. Oh, look at everything I picked up. Tracy here thought she cleaned her floors before I arrived. Norwex finds it all. All right, now we have the wet pad, okay? Now, you can get this wet underwater and really wring it out, but guys, I'm telling you, for most flooring types, that is still too much water, and you could get streaking. Nobody wants that. All right, so what I do is I leave my wet pad dry, and I used to take a spray bottle with water, and I would spritz and mop, and spritz, and mop, and spritz and mop, and you know, you get the tunes going, oh my gosh, you're having so much fun, spritzing and mopping, you don't even know you're mopping your floors, it's great. It only took you like 15 minutes, or less, depending on how much floor you have.
How many children?
Or how many children you have, okay? But, Norwex, they came out with the best invention ever, okay? This is going to put Swiffer WetJet out of business. Spray mop attachment, okay? It's going to click in between your handle and base. Pretend I'm doing the demo. Okay, now. Oh, I like it. Okay, now, you don't want your handle to be off-centered. Not going to work. You want it to be fully upright, and you're just going to spritz, and you're going to mop. Okay, in a figure 8 motion, all right? Going to scoop up anything that dry mop missed, which is probably not much. Okay? That's how easy it is. And look how fast they are drying, okay? Before, when I was doing the mop and bucket, I'd be like, Nene, don't walk across my floors, okay? I call him Nene. He calls me Care Bear, okay? Don't walk across my floors. He couldn't do it, 10 minutes, not long, yeah? Right? This, it's drying in less than a minute. He can handle that. Thanks. All right, so, everyone's about to buy the mop system. You can see why it's the best thing we have in the catalog. Like I said, 3 of you are going to be booking parties. Talk amongst yourselves, figure it out. But if there's anyone who's like, right now, you're like, I'm not booking a party. This never happens. It's like once in a while, someone will be like, I'm going to party. Yes! Rarely, okay? I usually have to, I let people open the catalogs. That's, okay, now I'm going to permit you to open the catalogs, okay? And we're just going to keep some nice conversation. So as they're browsing the catalogs, I was taught by the best, and that was there's nothing wrong with a little bit of bribery. Anyone who books a party is going to get pick a gift from my basket. So we'll pass it around so you can see all the fun things that are inside, okay? But I know that that's probably not enticing you, okay? We're more likely to do something for someone else than for ourselves. So when Mandy gets those 3 bookings, I'm going to leave her one of her wish list items, and that is this beautiful hair wrap. Okay? That's usually you'll get 1 volunteer, but the rest of them, checkout. Checkout is my time. I get them one-on-one, and depending on the personality of the person, I'm like, Tracy, let's pick that month for your party. If Tracy's like, I was having a party, Tracy, I want to see you again. I just connected with you and I love you. Okay? All right. I think that's pretty much it.